Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. Do not mind much about the background noises you hear. That is nature. We have decided today to do our content out of the office as we usually do, but again to showcase around how nature looks like. Nature is beautiful. If you're watching this, make sure you click the subscribe button and remember to turn on your notification bell. This is Nature Today. We are here. Tuko hapa, tunatembea. Now, Citizen TV reported that Eliud Owalo, the former cabinet minister in William Ruto's government, and now the former chief advisor to the president, has all of a sudden become wise. Eliud Owalo has all of a sudden from nowhere become wise. And I'm shocked that he is now correcting and opposing William Samoei Ruto. Owalo has been in William Ruto's government, in the executive as the minister. Owalo has served as an advisor to William Ruto. So allow me to blindly believe that some of the decisions that William Ruto was making, Eliud Owalo was the contributor, because at that time, he was among the 21 advisors to the cabinet, to the president. So today, he is walking around correcting the president. He is walking around saying how William Ruto's government has failed. He is walking around saying SHA is not working. He is walking around saying children are not going to school. He is walking around saying William Ruto's government is full of corruption. Listen, Kenyans, we know your skin. Andugu, 2026, we have become wiser than you think. Very wise. And this time, we will not be, we won't allow any politician to play with us. Listen, Kenyans, before we proceed, allow me to play for you what Eliud Owalo was saying.
Has launched a scathing attack on President William Ruto's administration, accusing it of corruption and excessive borrowing without proper utilization of money. Speaking during the burial ceremony of Mama Grace Achayo Alwanga in Mabole, Butere constituency, Kakamega County, Owalo said the country was sinking deeper into economic hardship due to what he termed rampant corruption and mismanagement of public resources. CS Weekly for Paranya, who attended the burial, urged the Luya community to unite and vote as a bloc in order to get more development in the region.
We are dealing with real problems. Problems of debt, problems of high cost of living, problems of high taxation, problems of unemployment. And these problems need an agent of change to sort them out, not legacy politicians. So we cannot be telling Kenyans that we are taking them to Singapore. How do you take Kenyans to Singapore, yet they don't have money in the pocket?
Watu wa magharibi mwa Kenya, kitu ya muhimu ni sisi kuja pamoja. Tuje pamoja, tukifika wakati huo, kama mnataka muheshimike, watu wangu, mnataka muheshimike, mpaka msimame mahali pamoja.
I want to inform Kenyans, because I swore before you that personally I will stand firm and speak the truth even at gunpoint, because the coming generations will ask me questions. God gave you a platform. God gave you information. God gave you the power to speak to the people. Why did you keep silent when things were going astray? I do not want to be part of that mistake. Listen, Kenyans, there is a well-calculated plan, political plan by William Samoei Ruto. And I want to warn you today, not every individual contesting for the presidency opposed to William Ruto has good intentions to the citizenry. Allow me to repeat that, please. Do not believe a presidential candidate. Don't believe blindly any presidential candidate currently walking around the Republic of Kenya speaking against William Ruto. Why? Kuna wale wametumwa. Their people been sent. So it is better for you to know them by name and call them out. One of the person was been sent by Kasongo to confuse you. It is one Eliud Owalo. Eliud Owalo allegedly is being heavily funded by the Kasongo government to confuse the people of the Luo Nyanza region. And I've told you this, politics is a funny game if you do not understand it. I have been teaching you this, and allow me to repeat in this particular episode. William Ruto has discovered that he might not get votes. Number 1, from the Mount Kenya region. Number 2, from the Luo Nyanza region. Number 3, from the coastal region. Number 4, from the Western Kenya region. And number 5, from the Gusii region. But how is he going to mathematically work on this? He has decided he better spends to divide those votes in favor of the Rift Valley and the northern part of Kenya, which has decided to solidly rally behind him. And this is the mathematics. Planned candidates in those regions perceived to be voting as a bloc. Fund a candidate, if it's from Kisii, fund people like Maraga to come and garner a few votes from Matiang'i to divide the votes. If it is Luo Nyanza, send people like Eliud Owalo to go and pretend to be against William Ruto, divide those votes. If it is from the coastal region, have people like Ali Hassan Joho to divide those votes. Put people like Amason Kingi to divide those votes amongst themselves so that William Ruto can get all the votes from the Rift Valley region. If it's the Western Kenya, pretend to have parted ways with him, Salim Davadi. Let him contest. Let him contest to divide the votes of the Western Kenya region. That is the mathematics. If it's the Mount Kenya region, have people like Ndindi Nyoro to pretend they are powerful economists. Have people like Moses Kudia to come and contest, divide those votes amongst themselves. And after doing that, William Ruto will walk straight with all the votes from the Rift Valley region and walk straight to the State House. Listen, Kenyans, tafadhali na waomba muwatambue kwa mienendo na kwa matendo. Tukifanya hivyo, it will be easier for us to deal with those proxies ahead of 2027. I'm again asking, are you sure? Are you convinced that all of a sudden Owalo is becoming clever and knowing that William Ruto's government is corrupt? Hey, I doubt. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.